Hello, Pisces, and welcome, welcome. Please remember to like, share, and subscribe. If you are new, welcome. If you are returning, welcome back. I send all of you so much love, light, and positivity. Now, this is the second time I'm recording your video because halfway through, my Sagittarius niece interrupted it right as we was getting good into this third party relationship that some of you are in. So I want to jump right back in it. So we're gonna go over your love, we're gonna go over your finances, and we're gonna go over a message from the divine. Okay. So your love. While I was shuffling your cards, the song that came to mind was Erykah Badu, Jill Scott. Depends on which version you listen to. If you were worried about where I've been on who I saw, oh, what club I went to with my homies. Baby, don't worry, you know that you got me. Somebody told me that this planet was small. Yes, we used to live in the same building on the same floor and never met before. I love Black Thought. But that's what came up. So somebody wants you to know that you can trust them. They're not going anywhere. You think they're going to leave you, but they are not. If you're worried, don't worry. They're here. They're here to stay. And we're gonna look at our single Pisces, our Pisces that are in situationships, and our Pisces that are actually in relationships. Please be sure to visit your sun, moon, rising, and Venus signs. Even cross watch for your partner one time for the good witch, or for yourself actually, because some of you are going to need to. Now, you'll know whether this fits you or not. Looking at your love, the overall energy of your love is the energy is gaining momentum. So right now, a lot of you are really on the clear path, whatever the path that you choose to be on. You're really focusing on the bigger picture. You're ready for your happily ever after. You want this to be your forever person, or you're wanting to find your forever person. Okay? So let's look at what we have. We have the Lovers. We have the Knight of Discs. And we have the Eight of Wands in reverse. Now, you're ready, like I said, you're ready for the happily ever after. You're focused on your goal, but you feel like your person is moving too slow for you. Like they're taking too long. You feel like they may be indecisive, like maybe they're changing their minds, but they are not. They are not changing their minds. A lot of them do have a very childlike energy. Some of you are dealing with someone, a Gemini, an Aries, a Scorpio, Sag, that I don't really see you dealing with a Sag. I see some of you that are in the third party thing that we're going to get into, your person is seeing a Sag. Okay, so I don't want to get ahead of myself because like I said, second time, it's always the best. But a lot of you are dealing with one of the signs that I previously mentioned. I feel a lot of Gemini energy. I feel a lot of, I see a lot of earth signs. And you feel like they're moving too slow. You want things to go faster, but some of you have somebody that's still sowing their royal oats. They're not ready to settle down if you're in a situationship, or this could be you, Pisces. Honestly, I feel like you might be agreeing to it, but it's more so your person. Or it is more so your person. For those of you who are single, you have someone in your life who is very complacent. They're very at ease. They don't want to change anything. They don't want to struggle. No fights, no arguments. They just want to chill with you. And that might be because you are not the only one, and they don't really exert that much energy because they're really not that invested right now. And those of you who are in relationships, you have the Three of Wands. Your person is there and they're there to stay, but they don't feel like you see them. They feel like you are focused on the main goal. You want this life, you want this marriage, you want this emotional stability, you want to pour, you want to almost love bomb them, but you're doing it in such a way that they don't feel like they're being seen in this process. Like they feel like you could be doing it to anyone and you don't make them feel special. And you need to work on that. Let's look at our single people. Our single people, the person that's coming in will be very passionate. They will have some strings attached. They're coming in as the Prince of Wands. They're very passionate. They're very strong. You know them. A lot of you know them, or you're going to meet them somewhere very public. And they're going to be very noticeable about how they feel about you. They're going to come on very strong. And it might be a little off-putting, but they want to go to war for you. This is the new person. They want to go to war for you. This isn't the old person that is seeing multiple people. This is someone who is ready to cut everybody off just for you. But you're going to have to receive it and reciprocate. I learned that reciprocity is very important to Pisces recently. And it's going to be very, very important for this person that's coming in. I feel like it's an air sign, and it's someone who doesn't normally commit that's going to want to commit to you. Situationships. Yeah. So you have the Eight of Cups. If you're in a situationship, they choose you. They will choose you eventually. And it's almost in an essence of they're settling, or they feel like they're settling because you weren't necessarily the first, and in some cases not even the second choice, but you are the safe choice. And you can do better than that. You can do better than that. But this person is seeing multiple people for those of you in a situationship, and I guess that's the nature of situationships. They're seeing multiple people. They don't want to stop seeing multiple people at the moment, but somewhere down the line, probably in a few months, for some of you, a few years, this has been going on, and they are very emotionally draining to you. If you're wondering, will it ever get better? Will y'all ever be stable? Will y'all ever be settled? Yes, they will settle for you, because everybody else is going to stop putting up with their shit, and then they won't have a choice. Now, I don't think that's what you want, and that's damn sure not what you deserve, okay? So, situationship, Pisces, cut it off. Get a blank slate. You can do so much better than that. You're worth so much more than that. Yes. My sage tipped over. Sage them. Get rid of that. Okay. If y'all have any more questions, drop them in the comment box. Please remember to like, share, subscribe, and comment in love. We're going to look at your finances. Full moon, which we had yesterday. Surrender to the divine, Pisces. It's the overall energy for your finances. What's meant to be will be. This is the time where you need to meditate and manifest what you truly want. You have the Hermit. You have the Nine of Wands in reverse. And you have the Fortune card. So putting these together means you're going to have to stop. Some of you are of three minds. You're being of three minds when it comes to your finances. You're going to have to be on one mind and on one accord, and you're going to have to focus this month. There's a cycle that you feel like is completed, or you want to be completed, but you know it's not, and you're getting tired. You cannot get tired. You have to dig in. August will be the month for you to dig in. Yes, you're going to surrender to the divine and meditate and manifest, but you're going to have to dig in. Even if your digging in is meditating, fasting, praying, whatever it is that you do, you need to do that, and you need to do it wholeheartedly. You need to commit to what you want financially, because you're truly around the corner from it. You're around the corner from it. So if you stop right now and you don't walk around the corner because you're a little bit fatigued, you're slightly tired, you may miss the end of this completion cycle. So now is not the time for you to give up. Now, that does not mean focus so hard on it that you lose yourself in it. That means focus enough on it to where everything falls into place just as it should. It's preparedness. Be prepared for what's coming, because everything is coming to a completion. And you will be able to just give into the divine and let those things, and call those things that be not as though they were, and let everything fall into place as it should. But you have to know exactly what you want. Some of you don't. You keep ending cycles. Now, this will be a very stable month for you. You may have a failed venture or two. And there may be some things that in finances that you thought to be true that were not. Some of you may be misled in your finances some kind of way this month. Let's see how. I see you getting very emotional this month behind a financial disappointment where you were giving something to someone and you expect them to do something with it, and they do not. They do something different. And you're disappointed and you feel lied to and misled. Again, the Three of Swords. So you have the Five of Cups, the Seven of Cups, the Seven of Discs, and the Three of Swords, which isn't a very beautiful picture, but it means you need to pay attention to your finances this month. Make sure you're giving to the right things and to the right people. Invest in people that invest in you. There's somebody that you're counting on to complete a project or help you get a job or pay you back, and they're not doing that this month. And if they do, you're really going to have to fight and struggle for it. And honestly, it's really not worth it because you're stable without it. For you, it's just the principle of the thing. Okay? So be very aware of that. So guard against that. Don't let that energy consume you. Don't let that energy consume you, Pisces. You are stable. Your finances are stable. All your bills are paid. All your needs are met, and then some. So don't let the negativity of someone disappointing you or someone letting you down distract you from that gratefulness that you should be holding, because the divine is taking care of you and you are taking care of the divine as long as you are surrendering to it and letting those things go that you need to let go of. Even though things aren't finished and cycles aren't complete and you're not absolutely done with the things that you want to be absolutely done with, that job that you like, that you don't like, it might not be time to leave yet. For the new job, because maybe you don't get it, but you still have your old job. That check that you thought was coming may not come, but you have money in the bank and it's coming eventually, just not today. So especially towards the middle of the month, hold on to your peace of mind, okay? Hold on to your peace of mind, because it does get better and you will be stable and everything should be fine. Everything you ask for is coming. Just don't quit, okay? Now, message from the divine, Pisces. Your confidence is the key to your success. New moon in Leo. It is Leo season. You have the Prince of Cups in reverse. You have the Death card in reverse. And you have the Devil. So, the proof is in the pudding. It's basically talking to you again about your finances. Because I feel like money is something that's growing and wealth is building around you, but you're being very emotional about it this month, and you're being very resistant to change. Change is coming whether you resist it or not. There's a lot of planetary things happening that we don't get into often because I'm a witch, I'm not an astrologer. But I am aware of what's happening, and I do know what it means, but I won't be the one to try to explain that to you. There is someone called Katira Knows, and you should follow her. She'll be in Atlanta for Return of the Gods with us this weekend. Ooh. You're really going to have to take your emotions out of your finances. There is a Sagittarius, a Capricorn, a Leo, and a Cancer that you might be conducting some business with. And they will bring positive changes into your life, a positive income stream, a positive idea to help you gain income. Listen to them this month in regards to that. And this might be someone who you don't listen to often because sometimes they might be full of shit. But this month, August of 2020, they're going to pop off with a good idea whether they know it or not. So, things aren't always as they seem. Things are not always as they seem. So you're going to have to be confident in who you are and your decisions. And you are going to have to not always have a new beginning and not always get so emotional and not pay attention to every single little detail. You are going to have to stick it out a little bit this month. Aw, I know y'all like it when I give people warm and fuzzy readings, but y'all know I tell you what I see, I tell you what I feel, I tell you what the card says, and I tell you what spirit say. You're going to have to stick it out a little bit this month. This month, you're going to have to grit and bear it. And it'll all turn out great. But before it turns out great, you're going to have to apply some pressure. Okay? I know you've been applying pressure for a little while now. It's not the time to ease up. Okay? Keep applying. Peace, love, and light from the Good Witch. Please remember to like, share, subscribe, and comment in love. I love you all. Thank you so much for watching, for learning, for growing, for applying all of the things that we talk about here. Because when you get better, as you grow, I grow with you because I send you so much love. Peace.